Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to the Worthy Kitchen with Black Thor. So today we're going to be making a childhood classic of Sloppy Joes. But these ones are going to be low fat, high protein, high fiber, and therefore anabolic. These ones are low calorie, so what you're going to need is 151 grams of 93.7 ground beef. You're going to need some buns. I'm using Keto Culture buns. These buns come in at only 50 calories each. Going to need some fat-free American cheese and some fat-free cheddar. Coming along with that, I'm going to be using some Hughes sweet and spicy. It is sugar-free. Each 2 tablespoons is only 10 calories. So this is going to be coming in incredibly clutch. We also have a variety of seasonings and spices that we're adding, just some pepper, some salt. I have a little bit of MSG because it really brings up the flavor, and of course some paprika, some garlic, and onion to make it nice and easy. So hold on and let's get into the recipe. All right, so first I need to tear out my 151 grams of ground beef and just toss it in my pan. I already have the pan heating up. We're actually going to be making 2 batches today because we are going to have some unbiased taste testers who are going to be able to tell you how good these are. So I have the meat down on the burner. Now, this batch of Sloppy Joes that we're making today is actually good for 2 sandwiches. And the reason for that is most of us are pretty hungry people. But each sandwich will still, you'll find out at the end when I show you the macros, you are going to be wowed with how few calories and how high the protein is for each sandwich and for the whole recipe when you make 2 sandwiches together. So the meat is just about cooked. All right, it's going to be on the heat for a bit longer, so we don't need it to be 100% cooked through, and we want it to stay nice and juicy. Nobody wants to see dry meat, especially when we're dealing with a low-fat meat already. I have 90 grams of my Hughes barbecue sauce that I'm going to add on in, and now I just have to incorporate it. So this is just going to take some mixing. You really want to make sure that you get the meat juice to mix in well with the barbecue sauce. And at this point, you can add in a bit more of your black pepper. As you can see here, it's actually just about ready. So we're about at time to throw these onto our buns. But before we do, we have to add in our 28 grams of cheese to both of our bottom buns. So let me show you what we do. Here I have my buns set up. They're ready to get loaded. So all I have to do is take my 28 grams of cheese and evenly distribute, so about 14 grams per each bottom bun. It's going to melt right into the bottom, and it's going to slightly provide a barrier so that your bun doesn't get too soggy from the Sloppy Joes. We really want to get the barbecue sauce nice and thick with like 3 C's. We are ready to plate. We have here our buns, and we just evenly distribute. I am telling you, I cannot wait to dig into these. So we're actually going to hit these with 2 pieces of fat-free American cheese each. Each one of these is packed full of protein, no fat. You can't go wrong with that. And just like that, we have Anabolic Sloppy Joes. The nutrition facts are up on the screen now for 1 sandwich and for the whole recipe. So here we are. We're going to see how these are. Not that I don't already know from having made these before. Oh my goodness. The way that the cheese is just so melty, mixed in with the sweetness, the spice. I know it's sweet and spicy barbecue sauce, but oh my goodness. And then the extra bit of character from the onion and garlic. This might even be better than the non-anabolic ones. Honestly, you have got to try this one out. Anyway, I'm going to see you in a bit after we go to visit with my mother-in-law and her mom so they can try and tell you how these are. See you soon. Here we are on the road, bringing the sandwiches over to go see my mother-in-law and her mom. And we're also going to be taking my mother-in-law to vote because we need to make sure we go over to the polling place because you can't mail in anymore. So if you're voting in the United States, make sure you drop off your ballot, but make sure you get your vote in. All right, see you in a bit. Here we are for the taste test.
Mmm. 真係好味。好食啊，真係。So juicy。哎呀，好食啊！個味道好好啊，好耐冇食過啊。當然啦。
There you have it, everyone. As you can see, Anabolic Sloppy Joes are definitely a worthy recipe. So, everyone, don't forget to smash that like button, hit subscribe, ding that notification bell, and always remember to stay worthy. See you in the next one.